Let's talk about this article that came out from Time about 2 weeks ago that I keep forgetting to cover. U.S. government helps rise of Mexican drug cartel. A Mexican newspaper reveals secret arrangement between DEA and Sinaloa cartel. Now, I'll just put the link below. Won't really get into it. Basically, long story short, this murderous, big-time Mexican drug cartel, as you can see, named Sinaloa or whatever. What the arrangement was, how it worked, is that we helped them evade arrest while they helped us bust rival drug gangs, drug cartels. Isn't that neat? So the U.S. government was helping the biggest and nastiest murderous drug cartel down there in Mexico. Ain't that cool? And this is all going on at the same time. We have that whole operation, Fast and Furious, where we let a bunch of guns get in a bunch of drug cartels' hands, and then those guns started being found at sites where our own officers were being murdered and what have you. Ain't this neat, all this stuff that keeps coming out? And remember, I just talked about an article about a week or so ago where there's evidence now, all sorts of documents and letters showing how the United States government helped the Nazis and worked with the Nazis and actually helped Hitler escape, and he fled to Argentina because there's no documentation, there's no photos, there's no evidence to prove that the whole double suicide of him and his mistress in the last days that happened in the bunkers, just some story that was created by the United States government, by the CIA. It never happened. There's no evidence of said thing. So what really happened is we helped them, helped the Nazis, and helped Hitler escape to Argentina. Now we're helping drug cartels in Mexico. And if the Hitler thing ain't enough for you, check this out. This is a neat article from Zero Hedge. I don't know how you say this guy's name here, but we're going to read this real quick. Hajmal whatever Schacht was Hitler's economic guy. According to Wikipedia, Schacht became a supporter of Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party, and served in Hitler's government as president of the Reichsbank and Minister of Economics. As such, Schacht played a key role in implementing the policies attributed to Hitler. Now, we all know what happened to Hitler. No, not really. But what about Schacht? On June 9th, 1947, Henry Hazlitt would write in Newsweek, Nazism was defeated in war. However you said that dude's name, Schacht, the Nazi economic wizard, is in jail. So Hitler was dead, and his economic guy went to jail. But what about the economic ideas that the two would implement together? What happened to them? Hazlitt continues. But when Schacht and his surviving comrades survey the world today, they must feel consoled. Intellectually, Schachtism has conquered Europe. The system of price control, wage control, profit control, interest control, exchange control, foreign trade control, bilateral treaties, rations, priorities, allocations, quotas with a special license required for almost every more, and with a mounting currency inflation hidden and repressed by these devices, this is Schachtism. And this is the system which nearly every country in Europe has now embraced. So the ideas did not die, nor were they confined to a jail cell. Each and every one of those ideas were not only embraced by Europe, but by the U.S. as well. So, that whole world's using Nazi economics. Ain't that neato? Oh, I'm sorry. Europe and the U.S. I don't hate America. I just thought I'd read this because this is from my band here. I just want to read this. I wrote this 2 days ago. I don't hate America, nor does anyone else on this page. We served in this band because 3 of the 4 of us, I was in the Navy, the drummer was in the Navy, and the singer was in the Air Force. Facts are facts. There is a takeover occurring. We will continue to make music about this. Please stand with us like you stand with those who continue to serve. Because it's true, I don't hate America. I don't. But as I said in this post, facts are indeed facts. And facts are that we're using Nazi ideas. We're helping drug cartels. We're helping the Nazis. And all this is part of it. You know, this is all part of the plan because I mean it's all we want to crash the system to start a new one, you know, a one world government. So of course America's dirty laundry has to be aired so people will go along with, we need some new system because everybody's corrupt. I mean, it's all part of a plan, but I just want to get it out there. I'm just trying to get as much info out there as possible because we're entering a dangerous time. And since these guys want to use their little mouthpieces, the mainstream media all day and spout a bunch of lies, then I'm just going to, report on the truth as much as I can. So I just want to get that out there. So I don't hate the country I live in. I don't hate the country that I went to the Navy for. I don't, but facts are facts. So thanks to everybody for watching. Thanks to my teammates and subs.